Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Okay, guys, welcome to Baku, Azerbaijan. Let's get ready for what could be a very interesting race. Okay, so who do we have on track? We have David, followed by, I think it's Crit Plus. Let's see if it's Crit Plus. Yeah. I'm not sure what to expect from this. Okay, so we have our first retirement. Okay, 2 retirements, 3 retirements already. This is gonna be fun. Okay, I think David is the first one to start the lap. So we're gonna see like 3 people retire on the first out lap. That is crazy. Like, we are gonna see a lot of DNFs today. We will talk about it in a second. Oh, okay, so we have another crash. Okay, David, he's out of the race. Oh, out of qualifying. Out of qualifying. There he is. Okay, so let's try to stay with Crit Plus, who was... It seems that he's on an out lap. No, he's starting a lap. He's starting a lap. I think he's the first one to start a lap. And let's see how he does this. I think he's going a bit slow, but we will see in a second. He's going to corner number 3, and good exit there. I think he's going slow. I think he's trying to prepare a new lap. I think so. There's a tire there somewhere. Yeah, he's the first one to set a time, therefore he's purple. Let's see how he tackles the castle section. If not, we will move to Fire, who is in the hat, maybe making a lap. And oof, pretty close, but all good. So again, I'm not sure if he's trying to set a lap or not. It seems, for the way he tackled the castle section, that he is trying to set a lap. But let's wait and see. Then we will go back really quick to Fire. After that we have Godfather and Brady, I think so. No, John and Brady. I'm gonna go to John later. So I think Crit Plus is gonna set the first lap, and the first number is going to be 142, which I don't think is a solid lap for Paul. Brady and also John. John is trying to set a lap first. Let's see how John finishes his lap. I'm with Crit. John. This is John finishing a lap. 140 from Fire Velo. And John goes 139. I think John has a lot of potential on this race. Who else is on a lap right now? Max is on an out lap. I'm gonna say that we should stay with him and see how he does his lap. Meanwhile, there's a problem either with a top box or a Ferrari Godfather. Okay, so Max is getting ready to start his lap, his first lap on soft tires. And let's see. DRS open, 325 kilometers, pretty good. And he's gonna have a bit of traffic ahead. We still see the tire in the exit of corner number 4. Max goes fastest of all on the first sector, so pretty solid from Max. Then let's see how he tackles the castle section, and pretty good. It seems that he has damage. I don't know if he does or the telemetry is wrong. Let's see how he finishes. No, all good. He goes purple for a brief second, which means that somebody might have taken purple on sector 2. Let's see where he finishes his lap, but I'm guessing he's gonna be able to grab that provisional pole after this first lap on soft tires. And Max goes, yeah, 139.0, almost a second, 0.8 of a second ahead from John. Who else is trying to set a lap? Box. He hasn't set a lap yet, so let's see where he ends. I think Topox and Ernest are the ones that need to set a lap. Topox goes fastest of everyone on sector 2, so that might give him a bit of opportunity to get in the first places on this run. And Topox goes 6. Meanwhile, Ernest, who is the last one to set a lap, is trying to get ready. Meanwhile, we don't know what happened with that Ferrari. Was that Godfather? I think so. The Godfather, yeah, he has been disqualified. I was gonna say that it looked like he was having issues, but he has been disqualified of qualifying. Meanwhile, Ernest, I'm not sure if he's trying to get his tires ready or he is like extremely slow here and he's gonna park the car. Does he have any problems or something? Oh no, he was just giving the space for somebody, maybe Topox, but Topox, yeah, okay. He didn't know, but Topox was in a cool down lap. Um, I think he's trying to create a lot of space. I'm not sure if he's gonna try to set a lap in this next opportunity. He's going really slow, almost in neutral. Very weird what we are seeing from Ernest, because what he's doing doesn't even like prepare the tires. So I really don't know if he is having troubles with the track, or he just wants like a track all for himself. We will see after the next corner if he tries to do something, and if he does, we will stay with him for the lap, because he's the last one to set a lap. If not, we will go right to John, who will try to get pole position from Max. Very weird what Ernest is doing. So I think we'll see. John, meanwhile, starts his lap. And for now, let's stay with Ernest. He opens the RS. And let's see how he tackles the first few corners of the lap. Runs a bit wide on that corner, and he's gonna encounter, just touch the barrier. So we're gonna go with John because he's in a fast lap, and we might see something good from him in this lap. Goes into the castle section, all good. He cuts, but enough to still have a valid lap. And after sector 2, we're gonna see how far he is from a previous lap. He goes fastest on the second sector, 2/10 fastest than the previous attempt. Let's see where he ends. Is he gonna have enough to tackle? Oh, he goes to the pits. He goes to the pits. He saw that maybe he didn't have enough to attack Max, so he decides to abort the lap and go into the pits and try again. Meanwhile, Fire I think he's gonna start a lap. Ernest finishes the lap, but really bad from him. Top Box goes to the pits. It'll be interesting to see who decides to go for another run in this very complicated track. Fire trying to either in a cool down lap, might be. So if he goes to the pits, we will just move to somebody else. And yeah, he doesn't open DRS, he goes directly into the pits. Meanwhile, AEGC, he's trying to set a lap, and from what I saw in the first sector, he was like 0.5 of a second faster. Ooh, what a crash. Ooh, really bad. That's the end of qualifying for AEGC. Very unfortunate. He had a very good first sector compared to a previous attempt, but then right at the end of the second sector, he had a very bad crash. Meanwhile, Brady, let's see where he is at. he might be in a cooldown lap. John is in an out lap, so let's stay with John and see how he tries to get pole position from Max. So a lot of people retire from qualifying, which I think it's just a premonition of what will happen in the race. So let's wait and see. John getting ready to start a lap, opens the arrest, and so it begins. Let's follow him. Corner 1 and 2, let's see how he tackles them. Pretty good, that one. And corner 2, also pretty good. It's amazing, by the way. Then he finishes this square section in corner number 3, and a bit of oversteer in corner number 3, but all good. Let's see how he is able to tackle the castle section and if he can improve. Nope, crash. So we have another crash, and something happened because I think somebody crashed into him. Was that Top Box? I think was Top Box or AEGC. Oh no, what's a Williams? So yeah, it was Top Box. Top Box just crashed into John. And both of them will have to go into the pits, and I don't think if they will have more time. No, he will not. They will not have more time to set a lap. So I'm guessing Fire might have the opportunity to set a lap here. He is not improving from a previous attempt, and also the difference from John, it's a bit high. Let's see how he tackles the castle. Good. It will be interesting to see how he finishes the sector number 2, because what we saw in sector number 1 is that he was not improving a lot. He's the only one right now trying to set a lap. Everyone else has finished, which means that, let's see how he finishes sector 2. He's 2/10 faster, but that might not be enough to get second place. Let's see and hope for Fire to have a very good final third sector. He improves, but just a bit, so he stays in third, which means that Max and John will have the front row. Very good lap from Max. Let's hope for a race where we will have more than 7 people who finish. I don't think so. I think we will see a lot of crashes, a lot of DNFs. It will be interesting to see what happens in the first corner, and then what will happen in sector 2, the castle section, and all of that. It will be very, very interesting. John got a penalty, a 5-position penalty. Why? Huh. Race director. Incidents. So John got a penalty from having a collision with Topox, but in that moment, John was like, he crashed into the castle section, and it was Topox, the one who crashed into him. Maybe we can argue that John was blocking the track, but still, I think a 5-place grid penalty, it's a bit rough. But it will be fun because now he will need to recover a lot of positions. So from the spectator's perspective, that's a good thing, because now he will have to start in 6th place. So good luck to everybody. So let's talk a little bit about the race. He's going to start. We're going to have the formation lap. So the first thing is, wait, what? No formation lap. There's no formation lap. Okay, this is very interesting. We will need to see what happens. Whoa, that was a bit crazy. No formation lap. The first crash is there. Yeah, Max, what happened? I mean, I think Max was waiting for the formation lap, and he is at the back of the track, and we have a Red Bull. I think it's in Rodriguez having problems. I think we need to have a safety car. Oh my god, what was that? So Fire gets 2nd place because the problem with Max, whoever crashed into Max needs to go into the pit and get a new wing. And I think all of this was caused because there was no formation lap. We have in 2nd place Brady, then we have Zach on 3rd place. Oh my god, we were unable to even start Max retired, obviously. What a terrible thing for Max. Yeah, this is really bad. We are gonna be unable to see if he crashed or not, but wow, what a terrible start for Max. No formation lap. Yeah, we see Crescent without a win. Come on, we need a safety car here, guys. We were not ready for the start. A lot of positions change. This is crazy. This is very, very crazy. Okay, so Fire, 1st place. Brady, 2nd place. Brady trying to attack Fire. What was that? I have no idea. Then he's gonna try to do the overtake. Terrible camera from the broadcast. But it looks like Brady is gonna get the move done. Fire goes a bit wide. Then we have Zach following them pretty close. Meanwhile, John is gain a position or stay in the same position. Wow, this is crazy. He gained a position, but just because Max retired. So this is a bit crazy, guys. I don't even know what to commentate, what to say. I feel very sorry for Max. Very, very sorry. And I have to say, I think this was because we didn't have a formation lap. And I mean, at the end of the day, Max was the one who set the lobby. So I think he will be only kicking himself for that mistake. And yeah, this is very weird. This is very crazy. Let's see. We're not even showing an interval. This is crazy. We have another flag. I think was the Godfather. Yeah, Godfather? Godfather is going backwards. what's that, Godfather? And then what was that? I'm sorry, but what the hell? What was that? The Godfather. I mean, it was funny until he hit on purpose one of the Red Bulls, and now we have a safety car, and even it's a virtual safety car. Really, virtual? I think the settings in the lobby might have affected the race, because he should be a ghost, and I mean, hitting one of the Red Bulls for something that looked on purpose, I don't know. This is crazy. I think. I mean, for what we saw, Godfather left the session, but oh my god! And we have resumed the race. What is going on? What's going on? Fire is now in 5th place. He went to the pits. I don't know if he had to change tires or not. Let's see. Yeah, we cannot see that. This is crazy. This is a crazy race. I don't even know what to commentate. We have another yellow flag in the 3rd sector, which I think is either Ing Rodriguez or AEGC. Brady goes into the castle section, all good. Zach follows him. Ernest right behind them. But yeah, we need to get the things cooling down a bit. This has been a very crazy start of a race. John following pretty close. Ernest trying to recover some positions. I think he will try to get the move done in the main straight. We haven't even discussed about the track, but I mean, with this craziness, it's a bit hard to do that. We have a Red Bull having troubles in corner number 2, but let's stay with John and see if he's able to overtake Ernest. Ernest kind of tries to defend a bit, but he's gonna go into the pit. No, he stays. A bit of weaving from Ernest, and let's see how they keep it clean. Thank you for that. I think it's the first real battle that we see on track, and John now is in 3rd place. I don't know why Fire went to the pits on that virtual safety car. Maybe if he had damage, he had to. If not, that was a very, very bad mistake from him. Ernest following John seems to be the only battle that we have right now. What a crazy start of the race. We're only on lap number 4, and we have a lot of people who have, like, separate from each other, and I think we are gonna see more DNFs, and will be just by driver self accidents or losing control of the car. Meanwhile, Zach is following Brady pretty close. He's gonna try to get closer in this last sector, which is also the main straight, where if you have a good setup in your car, you will have no problem overtaking, especially with DRS. He is 0.7 of a second. That might not be enough, but will be closing, and now he's at 0.5 of a second. So if he stays, maybe if he starts the main straight at 4/10 of a second, he will have a very good opportunity to attack Brady. And for now, this seems to be the only battle that we have on track. I don't know if he pushed Brady a bit or just enough save that. Everything looks fine. The race, they are following each other. Well, Zach is following Brady. And meanwhile, Grid Plus and David, they have an overtake. But it's just because of the pits. Brady has a bit of problem there. And both tackle the castle section pretty good. So Zach now is 7/10 of a second, now 6/10 of a second, 5. So I think in the next straight, if he has control of the car, he will be able to make a move over Brady. Now he had to back out a little bit. Oof, very, very interesting what happened there. I think in that twisty corners of Sector 2, Brady has a better setup. Let's see what happens here. Zach, DRS. Is he gonna have enough to move? What was that? What was that? Zach, what happened? The car looks fine, which is a complete mystery. Do people have damage? What's going on? Like, that was a DNF, for sure. And the car is stopping track. Not a flag. What's going on? The marshals are sleeping. I don't understand. Now the camera goes somewhere else. What was that? And now he's showing Zach in a different place. I'm lost, guys. I am completely lost. We have a blue flag there. This is so weird. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, Max just confirmed to us that he forgot to set the formation lap, and I'm pretty sure he was expecting his formation lap, and that's why he ended up having those problems. Again, I'm still surprised of what we saw with Zach. I don't know if my internet plays something weird or this is crazy, but we even see that Zach is not part of the interval. Like, we cannot see how far is Zach from Brady, and we should. There he is, one second. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Meanwhile, Ernest overtakes John. Not sure how, when, or why that happened. To be honest, I thought John had a pretty good window ahead from Ernest. Yellow flag. It seems that Crescent had an accident, and we might see it now. Yeah, there he is on the main straight. On the beginning, it's not the main straight really. It's just the last part of the third sector, close to the main straight. But we have another DNF, and finally we have a safety car. Top Box goes into the pits. Zach left the session. Yeah, I really don't know what was that with Zach. Very weird what happened. I don't know if it was my internet, but what I saw was a crash that in theory should be a DNF. The car is still there. Meanwhile, John getting close to Ernest, but safety car now. We will need to see if they go to change tires or not. Yeah, this position change doesn't matter anymore. Like, it was extremely crazy what happened on the first laps, and everybody's up and down. Yeah, we need to see basically if the first 4 people go into tire. Okay, so I think everybody's going to the pits. Zach has her tire. Fire also goes to the pits. You see, I don't think he will go into the pits, but yeah, guys, this is a very strange race. Very strange race. Brady first, Ernest second, John third, Zach. Okay, now it's time to talk. We have some time to talk about Division 1. And I'm very sad for Max because today he had a very good opportunity to get some points and stay like maybe ahead on the championship, because his two main rivals, God Palmer and Bag of Donuts, didn't race today. So this was the opportunity for Max, and now Max retires on lap 1, sorry. But he didn't even finish his lap. He retires, and now the three leaders of the division will not score points today. This is crazy. We need to see who else is who gets like a very good advantage. It might be John. John, he will get God Palmer, for example, if he has a decent finish today. Ernest also might get close, but this was the opportunity for Max. Like, this was the opportunity. Bag of Donuts was not racing today, and a mistake of his own creating the lobby now punishes him to 0 points today. This is crazy. We got a message from Zach. Sorry, we cannot go and invite somebody. Hopefully Max can invite Zach again, if Max is listening. Fire, AEGC. Okay, now let's go to well, nothing really. For now we will stay like this. No penalties yet, but I mean this has been crazy enough. And I don't think we will see a lot of track penalties here, track limits, because it's a straight circuit. We haven't even talked about the straight circuit. So let's talk a little bit about it. And we have two DRS zones, one in the main straight, then one right after corner number 2. We have 20 corners in total, and we can see that this track, it's very like divided. The sectors are very clear. The first sector, I consider it a square, like 90 degrees corners everywhere, all the way to the end of the sector. And then you have a bit of a twisty few, close or, very tight corners right into the castle section, which is where a lot of people have accidents or incidents. And after that, you just need to be very careful to have a good exit in corner all the way from 13. Like, you have to chain very good corners from 13 to 18, 19. So you can get a very good main straight speed. We are still under safety car, and I don't think we will have safety car on this lap, but let's wait and see. Let's try to see if we have another lap. We will go into the Discord and see what's happening here, and I think we're gonna have another lap with safety car. So if we have another lap of safety car, we might be able to invite Zach. Let's try to do that really fast. Give me 1 second, guys. Well, I cannot invite. I got an error. So sorry, Zach, if you are listening or watching the stream. I got an error when I tried to invite you. Sorry for that, but we need to stay in the race, and let's see what happens in this. I think David got his first penalty for track limits. Let's see really fast. Yeah. Oh, 5-second penalty. No, that was not track limits. Either corner cutting or something. But yeah. The first penalties go to David, and oh, what happened there? The Red Bull of AEGC had some issues, I think. Well, Zach, I'm guessing, is a ghost. Let's see. It looks like he's driving. He doesn't show to be a ghost. So very, very weird what is going there. We are under safety car. And are we still on safety car, or do we have safety car in this lap? I didn't see safety car in this lap, but from what I'm looking at the drivers doing, it seems that they are getting ready to start the race. So Brady, Ernest, then John, and Brady trying to get ahead really fast, and we have resumed the race. Brady, Ernest, Godfather, Quid Plus, Ing Rodriguez, seems that they have a bit of issues there, but all good for now. AEGC goes to the pits. So yeah, what that thing that we saw with the Red Bull having some issues definitely affected, and he needed to go back into the pits. David goes and chooses the hard tire, which I'm guessing is his first change of tires. Therefore, he had to pick something else than mediums, and he decided the hard. John following pretty close Ernest. Let's see what happens in this battle. Is John gonna wait for the main straight, or he's gonna try to do something here? Castle section, everybody, pretty close. And we need to be very careful and looking at the mini-map if we ever see a yellow flag somewhere. So John staying pretty close to Ernest. Let's see if he is able to do something here. I think he might need to wait for DRS. Also Ernest pretty close to Brady. Is he gonna make a move? No, he decides to stay behind and wait for DRS to be enabled. So right now the one hurting is it's Brady. Meanwhile, Crit Plus, now got somebody went into the pits. Fire went to the pits. Is he gonna change? Yeah, he's changing his front wing. So an incident somewhere. Very weird race, but for now we have Brady and Ernest fighting alongside John for the first place. And then Topox, who is like 6 seconds behind John. So it's pretty clear that the first 3 places are gonna be between these 3 guys, Brady, Ernest, and John. The moment they enable DRS, we will have fights in our hands. Meanwhile, everybody else has scattered through the lap, so I think the battle will be these 3 people. Let's see who can make a move, who is willing to make a move here. Remember what I said, John is the one with a lot of opportunity to get close in the championship to the leaders. Ernest is pretty close to Brady, but might not be enough without DRS. DRS is enabled. In the next lap, or in the next DRS zone, we might have some action. I'm guessing, oh, we have a yellow flag somewhere. Yeah, I think David just crashed right before the castle section. But let's take this here because Ernest makes a move and all good. Brady is trying to recover, but Ernest closes the door. Pretty smart. And now Brady is having trouble because John is right behind him and he might want to have an opportunity to overtake there. Everybody go to the castle section, and yeah, no incidents in this occasion. I think John is going to make a move over Brady. And I think John needs to make the move in this next straight. If not, Ernest is going to have a lot of time to get away. Because right now he is 1.2 seconds ahead of Brady. And Brady needs to play the team game because there it is, John. He's using DRS. He actually didn't need to use DRS, but he completes the move and gets close to Ernest. And let's see if he can get, 1 second close to Ernest and use DRS. Topbox gets a penalty. He's pitting on the pit lane. 5-second penalty. It will be interesting to see who is actually driving. So Ernest looks like he's driving. John, Brady, Crit Plus. Zach looks like he's driving. Doesn't seem to be a ghost. But I don't think the settings are right and showing who is actually racing or not. King Rodriguez in 9, Godfather goes to the pits and chooses the hard tire. And David, it looks like he is struggling a bit with his Alpine. He goes to the pits and I'm guessing he's gonna change. Front wing. John closing into Ernest, and he might try to make a move here. He is gaining a lot of time, like a lot of time. So let's see if the DRS can help me while we have a yellow flag. It seems to be either AEGC or Rodriguez. But for now, let's stay with John. goes fastest overall and pretty close to Ernest. He might have an opportunity in this next straight. DRS on here as well. He goes DRS. He doesn't use DRS. He's saving it for later. And yeah, here he's not close enough to make a move. But definitely he has an opportunity to attack and overtake sometime soon. Meanwhile, Zack, which I'm guessing is the ghost of Zack, is trying to make a move on AEGC, backs out, but again, I think this is the AI playing. John, pretty close to Ernest. Better exit in that corner. The castle section, pretty solid for both of them, but Ernest backs a little bit. Meanwhile, Topox, he went to the pit, so no problem. They are gonna get pretty close to David. He will be the first blue flag car, I think. I don't know really. I'm lost at this time. But let's see if John can make a move and get first position from Ernest. DRS open. We have a yellow flag. Let's see if there's an incident there. They cannot overtake right now each other, or no, they can. We have resumed racing, and John getting closer and closer and closer. Is he gonna try and make a move right now? I don't think so. He's just gonna stay behind. He goes for it. Oh, he tried to go for it, backed out, which I think was the right thing to do. And now they are gonna go into traffic. And if we don't have ghosts for lap cars, this might get messy. We will see what happens. But we can see they getting pretty close to Ing Rodriguez. Ing Rodriguez gets out of the way. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah. Everybody, Ernest, John, and Brady lap, which I think was Ing Rodriguez, and now they are gonna be pretty close to David. And we have an incident somewhere. Ing Rodriguez, I think he had a problem there. So Ernest, then John, and then Brady. Now John, it's a bit far compared to previous laps, and I think this is the collateral effect of blue flags and lap cars. Now let's see if they are able to overtake really fast the next blue flag car, which will be David. Meanwhile, the rest of the field has settled a little bit, and we don't see any problems. John goes to the pits. So did he get an incident sometime somewhere? I don't see his. No, they are gonna change his wing. So it will be interesting to see where does he resumes racing, and it seems that he will be right behind Crit Plus. This gives a breath of fresh air to Ernest, because he was like feeling the pressure from John, and now he can be cruising for a little bit. And as long as he stays on his pace, on his his raw pace, he might have a chance of the first place. Castle section, all good. Brady, also good. Let's see Crit Plus, how he handles that section. And John will be trying to get close to Crit Plus, hopefully in this lap. Meanwhile, Zack goes into the pits again. We are thinking this is the AI of Zack. EGC into the castle section. A bit of a struggle, but all good, all good, all good. Meanwhile, Godfather and Topox, they are having a race on their own, and Topox just overtook Godfather. And he's getting away. Meanwhile, John is getting close to Crit Plus. So let's see if in the next lap he can get the distance down to a second or less. We'll have DRS. Flag on sector 2, I don't see where. Oh yeah, we have a safety car, virtual safety car. There was an incident between Godfather and Topox. It looks that way. Yeah, they had an incident there, and they might need to go into the pits. We don't know. So virtual safety car. Let's see who goes into the pits. EGC decides to go into the pits and get a fresh set of soft tires. Meanwhile, everybody else, John trying to get a bit of advantage on that virtual safety car, and he's gonna be ready to jump into Crate Plus anytime. I think the settings overall were not right today. No shade against Max, definitely. But yeah, I have seen some crashes that definitely were DNFs in this league, and people are still racing. Okay, so we have resumed the race, and we can see that Ernest has a pretty good advantage from Brady. Crit Plus way behind, and John getting close to Crit Plus. Everybody else seems that Godfather and Topox, they go into the pits as we saw. So let's see, Crit Plus. He has, so John shows that he has DRS, which is weird because was he 1 second or less behind Crate? Very weird. But now he is 4/10 of a second. He goes DRS and he's gonna try to make the move here. And Crit Plus doesn't even bother. He leaves the track. He gives all the space in the world. He says, you know what, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna stay right behind in fourth, and yeah, I'm not gonna risk any damage to you or me. And John now is in a chase. I don't think if he will have the tires and the time to get to Brady and Ernest, because definitely unless there's a safety car, Ernest and Brady are not gonna pit with 7 laps remaining. Meanwhile, who else is getting close to each other? I don't think we have something here. Topox trying to get close to a bit, but he first needs to overtake a blue flag car, which I'm guessing was a blue flag car. And then goes to get the beef. Brady goes to the pits. Why? Why did you go to the pits? Did you? What was that? A no penalty for that? So Brady just exit the pit line, across the pit line, and he didn't get a penalty, did he? Let's see. No penalties. This is very weird. Now Brady is pretty close to Crit Plus. We have another flag. Let's stay with these two to see what happens. I'm guessing he's gonna try to make the move on the main straight. He has to. If he tries something before that, it will be definitely a maverick move, and I will not recommend that. So 4/10 of a second, 3/10 of a second, he has all the opportunity in the world to overtake Crit Plus. He uses a bit of ERS, then he's gonna use DRS, and he's gonna have enough to just, again, Crit Plus doesn't even defend. Meanwhile, John got Ernest when? I didn't see it, but he was like really far. I'm sorry, but this doesn't make any sense. John was like 17 seconds behind Ernest. Did Ernest go to the pits and I didn't see it? I'm sorry, I really don't understand what's going on. Lap 21. We will review this later because this is very, very crazy. John now is in first place. Crit Plus following close to Brady. Did Ernest had a problem? Let's see if he goes into the pits, and maybe because of that he had to, John got pretty close to him. If not, it really doesn't make any sense. We don't see damage on his car. So let's see here if he decides to go into the pits or not. He stays out, so definitely no idea what happened there and how John got really, really close that fast. I don't know what to say, guys. I think now the race has gone into slow mode where everybody is happy with their position and they will just try to not crash the car. It has been a very crazy race, for sure. Very weird. Too many times we have a yellow flag somewhere. I think Rodriguez, he just went into the runoff area. No accidents. I think he will have to go into the pits and change his wing once again. Meanwhile, David is able to pick up the pieces. And maybe he is aiming to get Godfather. Meanwhile, Ernest pretty close to John. Also, we're gonna see a bit of a problem there. So we see the Red Bull just standing there. He gets out of the way. Pretty good for the Red Bull. I think it was Rodriguez. And all good. we can resume the race. They are gonna get pretty close to what I think is top box, so they are gonna also top box is gonna get the blue flags for John and Ernest. Yellow flag somewhere. I think in Rodriguez is causing a bit of issues, but he has tried to get out of the way, so all good for him. Let's see if Ernest has the opportunity to go after John. I think he's gonna be able to. DRS open, he goes, he makes the move. Let's see if he stays on track in the first corner, and all good. So Ernest has made the move, and with 3 laps left, he is gonna try to defend as much as possible from John, and we have a mini battle at the end of the race. Thank you for that. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ernest. And let's see where the day ends. And let's hope that they don't get into any traffic, so this race is a clean race. Or this battle is a clean battle, actually. For the laps remaining, if we see a DNF, we will not have a safety car, so that will be good for this particular battle. John staying pretty close to Ernest, so I think he's gonna try to make a move in the next straight, in the next main straight. Ernest trying to get away, but not possible, using a bit of ERS to get a little bit of more energy, but they are gonna start the chase in the main straight now. Oof, we have a yellow flag somewhere, doesn't affect us. And let's see if John is able to make a move here. Is Ernest defending? Ernest is defending with nothing of ERS. And not enough for John. Ernest has no battery left. John has a bit more, so I think the advantage is for John. Not here. Here he will just follow him. Is he trying to make a move? No, he backed out. Yeah, definitely not a good idea to make a move here. And they are getting pretty close to what I'm guessing is top box or David. But they're gonna get pretty close to some traffic. Yeah. It's top box. John trying to stay close to Ernest. Ernest using, I saw him using a bit of ERS. Because also Ernest wants to get DRS from the blue flag cars, so that's pretty smart from him. And I think he will get, if he stays close, he will get DRS. Let's see what happens there. No, okay, so one of the blue flags got out of the way, but one didn't, and it's giving a bit of space and energy, and he gives Ernest a bit of DRS, so that was good for him. And we're gonna see something here. It's a bit crazy. Who's trying to make the move? They stay pretty close. Ugh. And John had a better exit. He's gonna try to make the move there. They touch, and John gives the position back. Pretty fair play from John, giving the position back, because yeah, that move was a bit of a maverick move, and they are gonna fight at the end of last lap, which is this one, so in the sector 3, it seems that John gives the position back, which I think was the right thing to do, because he was the one at fault during this particular instance, although to be honest, this was all caused by a lap car from, I think, was Topox, but I'm not sure. Then they go into the castle, all good, and I think we're gonna see just a very hard push on the last main straight. And John or Ernest, who's gonna get the first place. And Ernest has some ERS to defend, so this is good. We're gonna see a bit of a battle. Who gets a good exit here? And they are pretty close. John closing, using all his ERS, and pretty close. Is he gonna be able to catch him? And he did it. And yep, John wins Azerbaijan in the last lap, in the last straight. He played his cards right. I say fair play to him, because he gave the position back to Ernest after a bit of a maverick move and decided, you know what, I want to win this fair and square, and he did it. In the main straight, in the last opportunity that he had, the last seconds of the race, he won and took Ernest by almost nothing. Third place goes to Brady, fourth place to Crit Plus, fifth place will be AEGC. He takes the checker flag, and Fireballer goes to sixth place. The lap cars, Topox, Zack, Godfather, and David is gonna finish also his lap in a bit of a second. Fire finishes his lap, I think right now, so David will finish first, but all good from the drivers. What a good finish from John, pretty solid from him. Very good move from John in the last straight, but again, I mean, kudos for that, but also respect from giving the position back after that small incident where they touch. So John, the big winner here, and after that 5th place grid penalty in qualifying from losing control in the castle section, now he was able to recover all the way to first place, and pretty good points for him in the division. So in the standings overall, he will get a big boost, and yeah, good for him. Also, Alpha Tauri getting double podium. Sorry, not Alpha Tauri. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo getting a double podium. Definitely good points for the team. GG to the podium. GG to the drivers. Goodbye.